It is Saturday. I feel like we haven't had a solid Saturday D-Town session in quite some time on this vlog. The class looks like a lot of fun. Running, sled push, and then bench press. So that should be a lot of fun. Past 2 weeks have been pretty lax when it comes to training, CrossFit, really anything fitness related. I think it's really important if you try to be competitive with something to also give yourself time to rest and recover, even if that means just mentally. After the Open, then in the quarterfinals, I was feeling a little burnt out with CrossFit. I feel like I was just living in the gym. I wasn't showing up to the gym and excited to work out. It felt like more like a chore. So then I took basically 2 weeks to just kind of relax. I only worked out. I probably worked out like, I don't know, 7 times in 2 weeks, 8 times in 2 weeks, whatever it was. And he was just really lax. When I was back in Wisconsin for my buddy Cal's bachelor party, my buddy and I, Peter, probably ate like probably a whole bag of this, like, it was like a Costco family size like bag of, it wasn't Chex Mix, it was some kind of mix. It was just so good. Cut loose. Just ate like a pig. It was worth it. I could totally feel it, like from a sodium level. I felt puffier, even just like sleep-wise and everything. It didn't feel as good. Mentally, it just felt so good to just like give myself that slack. If you are a competitive person or you just do CrossFit all year and stuff like that, it's just really important to give yourself that like mental break, that ability to like step away from it, almost view it from like a 10,000 foot level and not be so in the weeds, and then grow that appreciation for it. And then when you take that step away, at least for me, you're just like, oh my goodness, no wonder why I do CrossFit so often. I feel terrible without it. However, I will say, and I had this conversation with Brady yesterday, when you decide to take off like one day, it's hard because you're like, oh man, like it's hard to take off one day. I've been training so well, all that stuff. But it snowballs so fast. You'll take off that one day, then the next day will come around. You're like, you know what? What's 2 days in a row of not working out? Like, it's fine. And then 2 becomes 3. Suddenly you're working out twice a week. It can snowball so fast. Next weekend, we have the Spring Fling at D-Town, which of course D-Town hosts. Brady will be my partner. Hopefully we can get the win there for D-Town. Alex and I did it last year. We got 3rd. So hopefully this time around we can get 1st. I think Brady and I are a heck of a duo. So we'll see. In early May, I'm doing Fusion Frenzy in Waxahachie, Texas, which is only like 30 minutes from here. That's also with Brady. And then I think in August, I might be doing something with Ashley. Throwback. Ashley hasn't been in the vlog in quite some time. Ashley and I used to work out in California, but we'll see. A lot of fun events coming up in the CrossFit space. We have my buddy Cal's wedding at the end of this month in Wisconsin again. And then in May, we'll also be going out to California at some time to see family. So a lot of fun stuff coming up. I'm excited. All right, enough chit chat. We might be on time. I don't know. We'll see. If I bike really fast, we'll be on time.
15 each, 4 bros.
Oh, we're not doing the sled push.
I would prefer not to.
Yeah. Suckered Sam into being my partner. Alex is having a blasty blast putting the bikes together. Let's get some game analysis from Alex Kaliniak here, putting together the bikes.
How about you get the camera out of here, boy, stick it up your ass? How about that? Yeah, probably the biggest thought is my wife came over and said, you know what we should do is sell the old bikes and get all new bikes and just replace them. As I'm doing 2 of these, you can only imagine what 6 more would feel like.
It's a great idea. Come on, we all know it's a good idea.
All right, that was pretty awful. The first round I did with 60s, and then I felt just invigorated to go heavier. Bad decision, went with 70s. Then it got very, very hard. Before I give my full post game, Sam, and Police Academy update. We haven't gotten one in a while.
So update, I'm graduating a week early.
There you go.
Yay. Sounds like a good idea, but not really, because then it just screws up everything, because we go on patrol a week early now. So instead of starting May 1st, I am now going to be on the street April 24th. So that's wonderful. I will be stationed at Southeast. Yeah, Pleasant Grove, baby. Also, that workout, I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. I thought the lunges were going to be the hard part until my pecs almost exploded from my chest.
At least you didn't drop it one time, did you?
No, I wanted to so bad. Like, I want to do like 10 and 5, and then literally I got to 10, and I was like just holding it like this, because I was like, if I put this down, it's going to take me another 3 minutes before I pick this back up.
I think it was the 3rd round when I went up to the 70. I just couldn't get it up, and I was just like struggling, and then Sam just came over and just yeeted it up. It is amazing how much cardiovascular ability you can lose in 2 weeks, because that was hard. Brady, any life updates?
Same old, same old.
He should be starting to do some sort of life things, but he's not.
Sam's trying to turn everything into an engagement party. She's like, graduation's coming up in April. It would be cool if it were an engagement graduation party. My birthday's in May. It would be cool if it were a birthday engagement party. Or like, what if the 4th of July was an engagement 4th of July?
Is that true?
Oh my God, do not even lie. Yeah, it is. I said, what do you want for your birthday? She was like, an engagement ring. Like, you don't have to get me anything if you get me that.
That's true, I did say that.
It's like, you're getting an Apple Watch. I don't know.
All right, Operation Get Into Better Shape is officially a go, and we're gonna have Brady or Sam run down this workout.
I'll do it.
Okay, Brady's doing it.
It's not your fault, Brady.
Oh!
All right, Sam.
He's a frustrating human. He lives in my house. Any hooser. 150 double unders into 2 rounds, 1,000-meter run, 50 toes to bar, buyout, 150 dubs, and there's Bobby. He looks
Bobby.
real happy.
Would you rather hear a joke about pizza or a joke about vegetables?
Pizza.
Well, I have to warn you, one's kind of cheesy, the other one's kind of corny.
Did you need something?
No, I wanted you to record her face on the answer. You're welcome.
Thanks, Bob. Okay, so if you didn't get that, 150 double unders, 2 rounds, 1,000-meter run. I'm gonna row 50 toes to bar into 150 double unders. 2 sets of 50?
Obviously. Fine, but you can't mark RX when you vlog your score.
That's fine. I'm not running, I'm rowing. All right, I'm scaling it proudly. That was humbling, to say the least. On the row, I did a 1,200 row. I wanted to hold like 150. I was like 155, 156, and that felt like a solid effort. It's amazing how fast just like that cardio just leaves. But I'm really happy I did that. And then the toes to bar, just still not my movement, especially when compared to Sam and Brady are very proficient at toes to bar. So that is not a friendly workout for me to do with them. All right, post game from Brady and Sam. Couples edition.
He thinks he dominated me, and I literally was on his ass the entire time. Actually, we were tied up until the
end where I won.
By literally 15 seconds.
She was catching you a lot on the runs, though.
Yes.
I let her. I didn't have to win on the run because I knew I could do the total bar faster.
Not that much faster.
I mean, faster enough.
You literally were ahead of me by 2 reps in the toes to bar.
That's all it takes, sweetie.
And then you wonder why we fight.
All it takes is 2 reps. It's fine. The run was kind of hard.
What? I'm glad I have errands to run today that don't involve him.
I started with sets of 10 on the toes bar. That did not hold very long. I did 3 sets of 10 on the first round, then it became like 5s, 2s, and 3s. Then the second set, I did 2 sets of 10, and then just straight tomfoolery for the rest of it. Nothing better than a good Saturday workout with the crew. Am I right, Sam, or am I right?
Saturdays are my favorite training days because I can actually like be here and chill out, and this is probably one of the last weekends I'll be able to do that, so it's good to...
Currently at the home, Alex and Lex are flipping, getting some footage for a project I'm working on with them. Need a lot of B-roll. What B-roll is when it's like kind of a slow moving shot, maybe like an establishing shot or showing detail of something you're talking about. It's called B-roll. I don't really know why it's called B-roll. I'll put why right here. Now you know. Now I know. All these windows just got installed, so we were talking about them. When I say we, I mean Alex. God knows I don't know what the heck he's talking about half the time, but I'm learning. It is really cool to see what all goes into like renovating and flipping a home. Ton of cabinetry and stuff. Looks really good. See that molding? That's pretty cool. The next time I'm here, Alex will be replacing this window. I don't really know what you call this like type of glass. Like, you see that? It's like tile. Older buildings. I feel like I used to see this at like my old school in California, like my elementary school. Just, this is probably popular in like the 50s or 60s or something like that. Not so much anymore. Huge window is replacing this. I'm gonna help him lift it and put it into its place. That'll be a lot of fun. Apparently it's really heavy. All right, on you.
All right, we got rid of all of. Fuck you. Not professional.
Not professional stuff, no.
Trash.
Damn it. Stop, okay. All right, on you.
All right, we got rid of all the old hollow core. What are you doing, man?